Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to it. We're starting just a little bit late. Apologize, it's mostly on me. I had a scrim go long, so don't blame these two wonderful teams. But we do have Beatgen Revival against Suds with Buds tonight. Map bans for the blue team going to be D-Shire and Sky Temple, while Suds banning Braxis and BOE, so no 2-lane maps available. Gonna be pretty chill cast tonight. You're welcome, line. So, yeah, it's been a fucking day. It's been a day, and yeah, so. Anyway, here we go. We're starting on Garneter tonight. This is the second time through playing for both teams. I didn't check. I didn't have time to check who won the first matchup, but I think it was 2-1 Beatgen. I could be wrong. My phone dead? Phone's dead. First ban for the Beatgen crew. It's going to be the Falstad. And as the red team considers all the time available to them, they will be banning out the Junkrat. So we do have stuff to talk about today, right? We have a new patch. Pretty significant patch. Does change how... Well, it changes a lot of things, really. I think one of the more significant updates that we've had in recent years, as far as changing the style of the game. And obviously Soak has been very pivotal, but even more so now. So the globes go from just big globes to nothing. They just disappear. They don't turn into little things. You don't get half the XP or whatever that percentage was before. It just kind of disappears. So especially on a map like Garden, macro is super important. Also on Garden, one thing you're going to notice that needs to have significant attention, as the Dahaka, who we'll get to in a minute, gets banned. Camps get up in 30 seconds now, which, you know, normally you have kind of that 30 seconds of kind of brawling, maybe get your stacks. There's really none of that, because once those waves hit and you're starting to drop minion waves already, you're going to fall behind. So it really does kind of dissuade team fighting in the early stages of the game. As Wono first picking a Gul'dan. This might be the first time I've ever seen, excuse me, a team first pick a Gul'dan, but here we are. Yeah, maybe I've seen it on Braxis once or twice, but we see it here tonight. And Morales, not true to the name, but true to the role, we'll be picking Brightwing and Amphibia Goat. Grabbing the Vala. Let's go, Beatgen, says Northern. Good to see you. So yeah, camps are going to be up in 30 seconds, so you really need to prioritize effectively and know where everybody's going to be going. We have an Anna there from Ektar. And Shenanigans grabbing... Oh, I know what this is. I know exactly what this is. They're doing the thing. Okay. This is a really fun comp the Beatgen's running. I mean, there's no way that they could guess what they could possibly be picking with this, so good luck trying to ban, but what do we see? Malthael ban. Alright. And let's see here. Last ban. I need a tank. Maybe good ban Diablo. We don't even know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. This is like a classic, or maybe... God, excuse the yawn. Maybe it was with the Imperius. What's the comp we used to run on BOE? Wasn't it like Stitches, Anna, Imperius, and Stukov or something? Maybe it wasn't the Stitches. It's a Leo cow. Okay. Gonna be hard for Cow to mosh with the Anna and Gul'dan. Alright. This is so ridiculous. I mean, it's essentially meta madness. They clearly have just spun a wheel and it came up bullshit and they decided to play that. So we'll see what happens with the Butcher Lost Vikings combo. And the Maiev. I really like the Maiev here. Good macro. Good engage. You can still disc a Butcher that's charging at you. I think it's a really solid pick. So Suds with Buds must feel like a Storm League tonight. Did you know what we were doing? No. Nope. I normally have a pretty good grip on what's happening, but it's fair to say you've stumped me. Yeah, exactly. Why is there a Butcher on my screen? Why is it Linehouse? Okay, Linehouse isn't. He's playing the Anna. Okay. That's good. I was gonna say I don't want to see Linehouse on Butcher. Jesus Christ. I did suspect once the Anna came out that Line was playing it, but all right, from left to right tonight, it is Beatgen Revival. At the battle begins shortly. Randy Newman is on the Diablo, the Diablo 1 skin, by the way. Linehouse on Anna, Ektar playing the Vikings, Wono on the Gul'dan, first pick, by the way, and Shenanigans on the Christmas Tree Stitches. And right to left, it is Suds with Buds. I meant to have a beer the next time I cast these guys, but God, could I use one today, but I don't have one. I have water. Morales NPC on the Brightwing, Amphibia Goat on the Vala. McCrime is also asleep after the surprise pick Vikings after the match. We have Travis Party on the Maiev. We have Zaloth on the ETC, and in the top lane on the Leo, we have MVP Kim Chi. So it seems like both teams have correctly identified the run it down bottom. Really nice anti-grenade there, directly after the shift had gone off. So, you know, it did nothing. Also, for those of you that don't know, this is exclusively a shit on Linehouse stream, and actively root against Beatgen, because they need to be taken down a peg for getting away with stuff like this. Here we go, pre-1 minute, camps are up. And here you see the Butcher slicing and dicing through this minion camp. Zaloth looking maybe to invade, but ultimately they will not. Let's take a look at our level 1 talents here. See how much meat has been obtained. Only 7 meat. Can't quite call them Arby's. Maybe Hardee's. The discount version. Blue team opting to let this camp get fully free cleared here. Meanwhile, red team's camp going to be pushing. Grenade build. We do have Viking bribery. Maiev getting a nice pull. They did nerf the Maiev slightly, I believe. Right? The pull distance that Maiev can achieve is not nearly as far as it used to be, from my understanding. Q-Build Vol already 3 stacks. Just missing one there. Snag cooking a minion for the 3rd time this game already. Naisha's Memento going to ensure that the Maiev can really get camps out as effectively as they need to. This Viking scared in the corner. Balog going to get back to work. Meanwhile, here in the bottom lane, let's see if anybody can land a skill shot. Yes, we hit the ETC. Randy Newman runs in. The sleep landed as well, but there's just too close to towers here. These 2 more Qs connect to the face and body of the big old Stitches. Look here, it's level 4 is online for both teams. Nice engage here from Saloth, cutting off the rotation. Travis Party getting a beautiful pull off of that slide. Gul'dan, the first to fall, and first blood going over to Suds with Buds. Hook coming out, landing onto the ETC, doing a great job zoning for his Brightwing. Meanwhile, though, Soak was being obtained by Lost Vikings. Looks like they might be coming for this Leo. Nope, they're going to do a detour here. It's really nice to see a team in solidarity do a camp all at once. They've really done the tour de camps here. And now maybe an invade. Brightwing Air in the bottom lane. A little bit of Soak going to be missed here in the mid lane if they don't get to it here quickly. But Snag getting pulled. Getting slid. A couple of Qs come out. Butcher dives onto Leo, but he is able to unstop it. Now turns around, throws a spooky hand at the back. Ooh, nice hook there from Snag. Here comes Brightwing in with the shift to heal up the team. Level 7s are slightly ahead. And here we have our first bribe of the game here from Ektar. A couple Vikings are going to die, but the camp is acquired. So Viking lost their mid, top and bottom. Excuse me, top and mid. But, this camp is taken. I love it. Full grenade build there from the Ana. Got a slight buff a couple patches ago, I believe. I think the radius and the cooldown if you use it on yourself, which is kind of nice. 44 meat on the Butcher. Spin to win online. Red team doing a really good job keeping up in Soak despite playing into a Lost Vikings here. They're really not dropping a lot of waves, but they are all 5 committed to this bottom fight. Are we going to see an engage? Travis Party, really nice pull. Getting a couple of resets here. Now Butcher coming in onto the Maiev. He's going to jump out of the way. Red team has to make a very quick decision here. Blue's going to get farther and farther ahead in Soak. Yeah, Leo has to go now, but the damage may already have been done. To already lose 2 waves is really crucial here. And now they could potentially... Yeah, he's just going to jump that again. So that's how that works. Nice pull there onto the Butcher. Beautiful slide there from the ETC. Is there enough damage? And Phoebe Goat... Oh, he has to go in and get it if he wants it. Phoebe Goat really caught out. Ektar doesn't quite have that stun available. 2 more Qs will connect. And it looks like red team's going to go and tap and try to re-engage, but... We're getting really close to level 10s here for the blue team. Zaloft taking so much damage. Is it going to be enough? He has to stick around the Brightwing. Globe is not going to save him. Now the hook from Snag is going to cap Amphibia Goat. Rather tap Amphibia Goat in the back. Pull him in. But the objective will be capped by the blue team. 2-2-1. As we take a look at the ults, we have Nano Boost. We have a Nano Boosted Furnace Blast. Oh my god. Here is a Gorge. There is a Fear. Why not use all the alts? Okay. The meat delivery service is online. We do have that gorge. We do have play again. Red team, little behind on soak as another Viking dies top. And I think they could kind of just live forever here. Or can they just kill him? Maybe. There's a nice hook. Booped away. Another camp bribed by the Vikings top. And blue team will have to play for this next seed on the red team's turf. Our red team ultimates are Disc, Entomb, Rain of Vengeance. Surely this is Mosh. Right. Is it not Mosh? It's Stage Dive. Okay, Stage Dive. Hook immediately landing onto the Maiev. He's able to get out. Here comes a Stage Dive from behind. There's a slide. A lot of damage going into... Oh boy. Yeah, Snag is in a really interesting spot. Doesn't get the nano until late. A little bit of miscommunications. Randy Newman ends up hitting the minion wave, or at least some of it. And not really doing much. As the stitches there got entombed, stuck between the wall, and exploded. Stall objective so powerful as patch with globes and specialist. Exactly. Exactly. If you have a, well, really any global. Oh no, this poor little Viking. Baylog, no! So what we've learned is that red team is far more coordinated in their team fights. But once this Furnace Blast Nano thing comes online, it's going to be scary. Are they allowed to take this? Yeah, 3 people are top for red, so blue team's going to come in here, bully the Maiev off the camp, take the siege camp, and go about their business. Meanwhile, the red team having a clear top. Camp is up in 225. Not sure why that was pinged. I like the look there from Snag. It's a good looking hook. Alright, Furnace Blast Nano Boost almost back online. Be a real shame if it got disked. Please disk it. Oh, it's going to be amazing when it just gets disked. 2 ults down for a cooldown of 40 seconds. And how old? There's his... Oh, here comes a really wild engage. Immediate sleep there from Zoth. He's looking for Nano Boost. Randy Newman does get the Nano Boost this time. He goes in onto the ETC. Kapow! Gets the disc a little late. We have an Emerald Wind Brightwing. Probably wishing that they weren't Emerald Wind at this point. As the Entomb ends up hitting the Brightwing instead. Kimchi, looking like a Linehouse impersonator over here, entombing his own team. Travis trying to get out as best he can. Zoth with a nice disengage there as well. And ultimately, it's going to be a 2-0 in favor of Beatgen. And red team is going to have a hard task ahead. Yeah, without that blink, Brightwing feels real bad. Nice Rain of Vengeance there. Randy Newman going to go down. Great kill there from Suds. Hook comes out, lands on Zoth. So much damage from that E from the Gul'dan. Amphibia go looking for a couple of stacks, but it might be costing him his life. Almost gets taken out there by both the Q and the sleep. But nevertheless... live to see another day. Hook is down, but so is this bottom keep. It's going down pretty damn hard. Look at the inspired minions here, by the way. They're hitting the building. They're hitting it good. The sleep onto the ETC. Gorge is up now. 30 stacks for the Vala. Getting there. We're getting there. Gul'dan 1 away from completing his quest. Let's take a look here in the top lane. 39. Oops. Hero died. 54 globes. Oh, I guess it's Vikings. Okay, that's not nearly as impressive. I thought that was like a... In my head it was a Tyrael, but that doesn't make sense. We don't have a Tyrael in the game. Snag spots a whole pile of red people in a bush. And honestly surprised we're not seeing the hook come out here. He does have a hook available. It does land on the ETC. It really doesn't matter. Wait, is that really good for them? Oh, he's still silenced, but he just gets to walk at him. Oh no, Zoth explodes. What is going on? The Emerald win, the shift coming in as well, but now the stage dive over the top. Vala trades for the Butcher. And Snag caught between the Entomb yet again. He does not like this corridor. 100% of Shenanigans deaths happen right at this corner. And this one remains the same. Maiev, though, does go down to the Gul'dan, who got kind of 1v1'd, and the Vikings are going core. Watching matches Twitch today, I don't think I saw a game lasting longer than 16 minutes. Wow. What in the TLV Butcher is this? Yeah, this is something. It's definitely a comp that was being run. Snake has 2 deaths, right? Yeah, both of his deaths ended on the same pixel, basically. It's funny. If I'm red team, I'm only fighting right here. You have no reason to fight anywhere else. I think this patch is going to favor the Vikings. How far ahead are they? They're up 10,000 in soak. That's like a full game's worth of soak. Oh, here we have a big stage dive into the back. A sleep immediately from Linehouse. Well, a couple Qs connect from the Vala. Ektar is going to lose the Olaf. Leo going to be looking for an Entomb. Does find Shenanigans again. The fear is good. Zoth getting really low. And here comes Randy Newman in the back line. Ends up hitting only Travis Party. Getting dissed here momentarily. The turn is good. Healing from Linehouse. Sufficient enough to keep his DPS alive. While the Cow Shield die. Vala to fall. Leo not far behind. Camp pushing in the bottom lane. All ultimates used here. Do have imposing presence. Are they gonna try to end? Wait. They're not. They're gonna try to end. Can you end? Yes, you can. Alright, shit. Well done. GG, well played. The Butcher, the Lost Vikings comp, takes game 1. Did Butcher ever get fed? I don't know. And we'll never know, will we? Game was pretty close in kills, with structure damage definitely favoring, and siege damage overall. I mean, that is such a significant number. And damage Gul'dan leading the way, then Stitches, then the Butcher. Healing numbers go to the Anna. We didn't go a slow cleanse, right? No peekaboo. Slow cleanse would have been really nice here. Same with Magic's Bit. All 11-1 says GG, welcome. Ektar, tell me I'm pretty. You are, you did fine. Actually, your Vikings are alright, honestly. I didn't notice anything too egregious. 182. Didn't complete it. Washed up. Alright. Let's go to map selection. Due to content in your videos, are you playing the reset? No, I am not. What I am doing is... Who the hell is that? Yo, Unaverted just joined my oh my god, that's crazy. What I am doing is I am doing a grail, like essentially like a dad grail is kind of how I'm pitching it. So I'm doing 2 hour blocks at a time, and I'm going for the Holy Grail. And my thought process is, if I was just like, obviously I play a lot of video games at night. I could probably play for 8 hours every night. I'm very fortunate in life to have the time to do such a thing, but I don't have kids. So I'm saying to myself, if I was a dad, and I was playing only 2 hours every other day or so, could I get the Holy Grail, finding every item in the game? So I do 2 hour blocks, and I'm going to try to do the Grail, and I'm at, I think, 10% right now, and I'm about 20 hours in. So it's been really fun. I've really been enjoying it. It's just pretty chill, yeah. It's been a hot minute since I played Lost Vikings. I haven't a good authority or Manthus. That's why would you even bring up Orsmanthus in my channel? You degenerate. Don't ever bring up that human, if you will, in this channel. You're fucking crazy. Yeah, bless RNG for sure. I thought as too. If I don't find like Mang Song, Tyrael's Might, whatever, I'll go until I get bored. But I've genuinely, like, I look forward to it every other day. Like, those 2 hours are super fun for me. General chat. He's general chat. Okay. I did make a comment to. We have a Vikings player on my team who's incredible, and I did say, like, I think Vikings are going to be really busted this patch. Like, really, really busted. Give me the sauce. I want the sauce. And ironically, Offlane Tyrael's where it's at. No, it's a very solid pick as well. What's up, Pink? I'm remaining agnostic on the patch changes, but there are some winners I've seen already. Yeah. For sure. Infernal Shrines. Let's get the show on the road. I never gave him a point on the road, and I didn't say what map we're going to. I'm like a pro caster, man. I think this was picked by blue team. I honestly don't know. I'll fix it later. This team got a points. Blue team gets first pick, so it means it was picked by the red team. So I have that wrong. Don't at me. I know you can't see the thing yet. Okay, there we go. Did they nerf the Zag though? Didn't they nerf Zag? It was like 125% infest buff, and now it's only like 100% infest buff. You pick shrines? But it says you have first pick. Bro, you lying to me? Am I crazy? Oh, they banned the Vikings on Infernal Shrines. That's funny. The respect. So undeserved respect Uh, don't let them think that you're in their head. You gotta be mentally stronger than that. Just beat the shit out of the Vikings. Just take a sill. Oh, they banned the ETC. All right. Oh, I'm an idiot. All right. Well, fine. Change is upon us. I just actually am crazy. It's the day I've had. I feel, yep, I feel that way. Dahaka is the first pick, and I haven't played him with the new patch, but I was playing against a gentleman who was happy enough to share some of the feedback, and what we found is that Dahaka feels really, really good at 20, and then just kind of feels like the same up until that point. But you do have to be getting the globes. If you're not getting globes, it's going to be really brutal. But we have double global already with Dahaka Falstad here. I mean, if you're going double global, you might as well have let the Vikings through, right? And then just kill the Viking. Orphea and Diablo picked up early from the 1-2 from Beatgen. And see what kind of tank they're going to not deal with. Presumably an Uber. Oh, Joe is up too. Oh, and Snag is just a bad Diablo, so he's going to ban the Tychus because he's scared. Hasn't Gibbs told you that Tychus is not a Diablo counter? The Maiev banned. For honestly, both teams have a pretty solid Maiev player. Let's see what's going to be the core here of the blue team's draft. Presumably healer and offlaner. Blaze is up and Rhaegar's up. Oh, shit. It is Uther Medivh. And Linehouse is gonna be playing... Oh, he's the offlaner. So... Huh. It's a nice looking draft. I really like the Johanna. I almost don't even hate the Falling Sword here. And Zvala, just in general. That would require listening to Gibbs. Also fair, yeah. Nobody listens to that guy. That guy sucks. So what is Linehouse going to pick here? Is it going to be Boring Blaze? I hope it's something fun, like... it shouldn't be Imperious. Not into a Joe. It could be Sonya. He doesn't play Sonya. Oh, it's Diva. Why is it's Diva? He doesn't take Diva? Linehouse did not take Diva on Infernal Shrines, and it was not banned. I don't want to live in this world anymore. Why even bother playing? Yo, there's like 17 casters in my chat right now. Let's see. If this game doesn't end in 17 minutes, can somebody please cast the PRA? Oh, Northern Touch! Yes! You're casting the PRA game tonight. Let's go! Thank you. Okay, then I don't have to worry about this game ending in 17 minutes. Thank you, Northern. Alright, now I want this game to go to a best of 3. Or to a third game. Easy Bake Oven. Do they have the Easy Bake Oven? They do have the Easy Bake Oven. The Leo. Oh my god! Wait, they have the Leo and they have the dirty. They have the dirty flaming bathtub. Always be casting. They have the dirty flaming bathtub. That's amazing. See, they should have gone with Jaina instead of the Medivh, and then they could have the Ring of Frost over it too. Wait, my team's match is being cast tonight. Oops. Limebus hates casting. He only casts GGS now, so he can drink. Who's Toaster? Morale's NPC. It's literally an NPC. His computer just won't load. Oh, God. Alright, from left to right. It is Beatgen Revival. Linehouse. The Mouse House. Caster extraordinaire from 2 seasons ago. On the Leo. Wono. Former board member. Ektar. Also maybe on the board. I don't know. He does stuff. He's important. Wono on the Orphea. Ektar on the on the Uther. Shenanigans. Never has really contributed anything to the community, but he's here too, playing Diablo. Randy Newman on the Medivh. And we have Suds with Buds here in the red from right to left. Morales NPC playing the Anduin. Travis Party in the Falstead. Kimchi on Dahaka. And Phoebe Goat, just a great name, playing the Vala again. And Zaloth on the Joe. What's up, for real? Good to see you tonight. Alright. Randy Newman providing wonderful vision here for the blue team as we take a look at our level 1s. It's auto attack from the Falstad. It is Q. Nice tongue immediately, and good follow-up CC from the Anduin onto that Leo. But Amphibia Goat getting thrown over the shoulder. Good pull there. Ektar. Yeah, I figured Ektar was a board member. Okay. I thought that was right. I was slightly hesitant. Both teams, 30 seconds in, already, I'm just so not used to it. They didn't even go bottom wave. Actually, red team dropped, I think, a globe. Her blue team dropped a globe bottom because they were... Here comes Uther looking for some blood. The portal could have been used to get in, but instead the portal was used to get out. Beatgen is collecting former board members. Well, there's a reason Revival is in the team name. Only one Q stack here from the Vala. I think I'm least happy with the Vala going that build than any other build. I think I would even have preferred W here. Because the Uther really has like really good single target healing, but really kind of struggles with multi-targets. The W is also good on the Shrine as well, but we'll see how it does. Only one stack on the Q so far, but really hasn't the opportunity to do so. Fly is down. Ektar waiting in the bush here as the camp is pushing mid. Here we have an engaged slightly. Onto the Joe. 4 stacks for the Falstad. 2 on Vala. As their level 4s come online for both teams. A little bit of a scrimmage here in the bottom lane. Blue team is taking a lot of damage from this camp. Really putting in a lot of work. Finally, Orphea. Really their only true wave clear here. Able to help clear it. Quick engage here from the blue team. Are they going to try to catch somebody off guard? Zaloth, really nice sidestep there to avoid the Medivh Q. Beatgen corporate takeover. Beatgen, no longer nepotism and corruption. Falstad is bottom. No flight available, mind you. Let's just see how long he has on it. 22 seconds before he can fly. Portal already looks to be coming in here. Is blue team going to get there in time is the question. We're watching... No. Nice tongue there by Kimchi. Randy Newman does not have a portal available. Are they going to be able to... Diablo's body blocking the shit out of his Medivh. But that's not going to matter. Linehouse taking a little... Did you see that Q? It actually came all the way over here and then like went back to the minion over here? That was super weird. I've never seen that animation. I play a lot of Q build too. So we have a 5-man effort here for the blue team. Linehouse looking forward and Tomb, but remembered he's only level 6. Red team doing a great job here pushing in the opposite lanes, but with this camp here and the objective top side, it's going to be interesting. One of the things I didn't mention, one of the big changes with this map, is that the objective will no longer jump over the wall. So you could have everybody staying here. He's just going to kind of vibe until the wall's down, and then he will jump. Which can get pretty scary. Oh no, while getting caught out. Gonna need a pull here. Ends up finding one, but the all attacks follow him. Medivh gets first blood on the Vala. 8 stacks, so we're cooking now. And it is going to be Frost Shot, so pretty scary damage if he lands that W onto you. But meanwhile, this whole time, red team's done a really good job of split pushing here. Despite being down to kill, they're still pretty even in soak. You'd find a way to entomb at level 6. Ektar getting real low here. The former board member in trouble. But he finds himself a hammer and gets out of there. I don't know where I was going with that. Clumsy metaphor. What a cleanse from Ektar, who immediately then stuns the unstoppable Johanna. Can't always do everything right. Sometimes it just sucks. Nice root there from the Anduin. Diablo taking a lot of damage, but here comes John Cena. No unstop available this time from the Johanna. And he will be taken down. We're yelling timber. One of the larger Ys from the patch, in my opinion. I would agree with that. I really... You know what's funny? What we did the other day? We were doing a scrim, and this was completely by accident. We were in the bottom lane, and we were pulling... We were retreating back, and the Punisher actually went this way, completely ignored this fort, and started hitting the wall here. So, and like this building was still up, the walls were still up, but we were able to pull the Punisher this way and pull it over here while team fighting, and we didn't even lose the wall on the first objective. It's really bizarre, and maybe that's to stop some of that. I don't know. They could have just fixed the pathing, but yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why you changed that. Level 10's online here. They go. The root lands onto the Orphea. Orphea now going to be in a little bit of trouble, but we do see a beautiful entomb. Here's the dirty bathtub, but we don't have the pressure cooker. Tongue onto Uther is good. Follow up Anduin root, even better. It's a huge silence, but unfortunately the what is that ult even called? The ley line. Just a little late. Uther will fall, but if someone's going to die, that's who you want it to be. Travis party here up trying to 1v1 the offlaner. The whole fort change armor only, yeah, 35. Yeah, they nerfed that, right? Because it was going to be 40 originally. And then they changed it to 35. Red team getting this bottom camp here. Randy Newman wanted it. Doesn't quite have that quest complete yet. Only 24 hours. Wono gets shot in the face with the Q. Kimchi looking for some sort of engager with that tongue. 16 stacks on the Valo. 17 from the Leo. There's a tongue and a beautiful cleanse yet again. And now, just a little bit too far out. Oh my gosh, 85 HP in a dream, and it's gonna be enough to do it. We actually saw... I didn't read through their ultimates. I didn't read through anybody's ultimates, but it's Entomb, Leyline, Divine Shield, and Lightning Breath, and we see Gust, Rain of Vengeance, ISO, Blessed Shield, and Holy Word. So no Light Bomb available, and probably ended up saving the life of the Valo there at the end of that fight. It was a whole 50, okay. Yeah, that's rather significant. Red team doing their bruiser here. They're going to be late to the objective, though. Or maybe right on time, as blue team's taking their time. Nice that blue team allowed them to get their teams before starting the objective here. Sustained wins is the scary talent. Falstad really becomes a hero now at 13. Very dangerous to a backline here, as you can see him on the flank. Look at the auto attacks doing so much damage. Rain of Vengeance connecting to 3 people. Travis Party is literally just living in the backline. The silence onto Ektar is good. Orphea goes down pretty much without a fight. Great cleanse there by the Uther as Diablo says, I want more. I want it all. He... Oh my god, he gets out. Okay, that's fine. Red team coming to life a little bit here. End up getting a kill on the Orphea. And because of that, they should be able to get this objective here. 36 to 13. The auto mod stopped McGiblet's message. That's really funny. I will allow that momentarily. Oh, because it's a spam. Is that Shenanigans? The man who figured out May. There's an entomb, but only lands again onto his own teammate. Linehouse, so far entombing more of his teammates this season than actual enemies. Big shield onto the back line there. If that was quest, it would have been complete. Zoloth getting a little bit low. But the rest of the blue team is lower. Meanwhile, this objective continuing to pummel the walls and towers and everything around this middle fort. And as the copy pasta approaches, I will allow y'all to read that at your own leisure. Oft cast between 2/3. Red team set up here for a nice gank. The first time in this game, maybe even the series, they are ahead in level leads, but just slightly. Diablo does have souls. Medivh has completed that quest. 29 and 23 for the bird and the Vala, respectively. It's kind of an old build. Blessed Recovery. Randy Newman. Very clearly seeing that. Gonna get a stun. Beautiful Rain of Vengeance. The Rain of Vengeance have got so much value here. And Amphibia Goat is just AFK autoing the blue team to death. Look at him. He's not even sidestepping. He A-clicked across the map and stood there. And both the Uther and the Orphea died after missing both Qs. And now his building should be as good as dead. Tongue just missing there. Shenanigans playing a little bit with fire, but Red team very committed to getting this building down, despite it being pretty difficult to do so. Tongue misses again. Good Rain of Vengeance disengaged there from the goat. The Amphibia Goat. Meanwhile, Travis' party stuck doing chores in the off lane. Take a look at her 16 talents here. Pretty standard across the board. It's Mana Core, it's the second pull, it's drag range. Auto attack there from the Leo. And it is the combo. It's WW at 7-13, or excuse me, 4-7. And then 13-16 we see the QQ from Diablo. One of my favorite builds, actually. I do prefer it with APOC, but I do be liking that build. Blue team looks to be... Are they going for this? No, right? It'd be crazy. And they are running down the Dahaka, but now on the chase is the red team. They're coming down. The camps are going to be meeting top shortly. Wono in the bush lying in wait. Randy Newman giving a portal in. Here goes Shenanigans. Taking a lot of damage. Gets tongued. But a great protect there, and he's still full health. The pull is wonderful. Saves the Vala from the inevitable Linehouse and Tomb there. Orphea now committing to this fight, but taking a lot of damage. Travis party's in the back line, gusting two of the frontliners away. Portal gonna allow them to get out before the scoop of the joke come in. Red team still quite healthy, but the objective is 20-0 in favor of the blue team. Leyline only connects to one member, and that is going to be Kimchi there. Nice root there for Morales. The flanking Falstad has been so good this game, and Schnag can't quite confirm the kill. Wono trying to do so much damage to pull from good. The Anduin play has been so strong. So much disengaged tools. And when you're running a Medivh or if you comp like this, if your damage isn't all at the same spot at the same time, you're going to have a hard time really trying to get anything. Blue team is still playing this. Diablo did have souls, so he spawned 30 to 31 now in favor still of Suds with Buds. 2 misses, but provides an excellent backdrop for the Diablo to come in and get a stun, and does. Lands onto the Vala, and with the Lightning Breath over the top, Orphea able to confirm the kill. Blue team gets the objective here as the Joe goes down. Snag looking for more, and the Gust from Travis' party ensures that there will be no more. And now we see the blue team objective jumping onto the wall. So he jumps no matter what. Beautiful portal and a beautiful stun. Really well played there by Beatgen. So, okay, so look at this. The thing jumps no matter what. So you can't actually, like, really time it. Look at this. It sits on the wall and just does nothing. Like, for 2 seconds, it just sits there and goes, That's really dumb. That is a really dumb change. Here comes Portal. Diablo going in, the stun. This combo has been seen before, and it's been seen again. Zoth looking for a counter kill here, but the ley line is so good. And they popped D-Shield as well. John Cena coming in, getting a couple of stacks. Beautiful APOC, but an even better pull there. Level 20 is online for the blue team. Wono getting really low, and the Vala able to finish him off. The portal out has been called. And we see the blue team retreating to their side of the map, maybe getting a camp along the way. It's a 1-for-1, ultimately, after that little scrimmage under their core. Randy Newman, though, still pretty low. They're going to just decide to scuttle out of there. Go to their camp all room and backs. Let's take a look at our level 20 talents here. It's that Silence of Tomb. We see the Medivh cheats. Monster Within, so we're still going. Full chomp build there. We saw the Hellgate a couple of times, I believe, already. Maybe just that one time. Confirming the kill. And Uther still deciding. It's going to be Wind Tunnel, though. Excuse me, I already missed a little bit of an engage here. Vala taking down that Uther. And now looking for more. This time red team connecting to the Medivh. Beautiful unstop. But is it going to be enough? I think it will. Look at the bird flying in. Randy Newman. Can Ektar get there? No, he gets tongued. The protect is good. And I guess good thing he went redemption. He respawned twice there and died very quickly. It's Caltrops, Essence. Wait, Essence Claws. Wow, you do not see Essence Claws very much. Blinded by the light, light of Stormwind. Looking for an engage here. Knowing that the Falstad and Dahaka are split pushing. Linehouse does have Entomb available. They do have the Vengeance. If they catch the Vala here, could be really good. Now the tongue coming out. ISO landing onto the protected Medivh, but he's not protected for very long. And Kimchi starting to really carry some of these team fights. Really good silences, really good tongues over the top. Just really solid play overall here from the Dahaka. Linehouse stuck doing chores here. Falstad. Wall was irritating him. Decides to remove it. Looking for a tongue. Ends up finding the wall. Falstad is here. What can he do? Can he look for a gust in a spicy location? No, I would say not. Blue team's gonna clear waves. Red team's gonna go to their camp. I don't like this. You're still up a guy. I really want you on objective early and not be giving so much of your advantage away here by doing a camp. Yeah, I don't like that at all. So now Medivh's going to be here plenty of time to fight this, where you could be nearly 10 or 20 vector points up. Haka does dig in right away. Medivh is on his way. Yeah, I mean, they could potentially be finishing this right now. Looking for a portal in. Ends up finding one onto the back line. Tongue is going to miss. Snag ends up not taking the portal here. Really taking a lot of damage, but he does have souls available if need be. It's 21-0 in favor of the red team on the objective here. Big wave pushing mid for red. Big wave pushing bottom for blue. Here comes a scoop and a Q. It's super effective. It's a really weird engage from the Diablo, who goes flying to Nardia with the Hellgate. Entomb still available, but not quite pulled yet. Great unstop from the Uther. There is the leyline combo over the top, but it's a really good engage, or excuse me, disengage from Falstad to make sure that Entomb whiffs. And the whole combo that blue team was going for is no longer available to use. Amphibia Goat getting a great pull from these Anduins. Red team, just so chunky, has so many tools to disengage and stop you. But it's a big lightning breath over the top. Are they able to stun? He was able to actually cancel. I think he canceled it on his own. Kimchi trying to 1v9 here in the back lane. Not going to be able to do so. Zoth getting thrown over the shoulder here by the Diablo as the Dahaka does fall to the Leo eventually. It's another nice pull there from Morales. What a long-ass battle that was. What a fight, man. That's Medivh. That's just power of the Medivh thing, right? So much sustain, so much self-healing if you want it, so much shielding. The mobility to get people out of disastrous position. Anduin doing the same for his team, but he's only got a couple of pulls, using them very effectively. But ultimately, 2 people are going down. Red team not here to immediately defend this, and again, I don't like this decision from the red team. Stop doing camps and start defending your base. That camp is going to do nothing for you, and you allowed your wall to go down for free. So now who can bait this? You need the Joe to bait it. Did so effectively and then popped the unstop. We do see Medivh cheats here onto the Falstad, but he's able to E away just in the nick of time. Punisher going to jump here, lands onto the Vala this time. Good pull. Are we going to see the Entomb? No, the Entomb does not come out yet. It's a big stun, and Joe completes her Q quest. But the Entomb is devastating. Is it devastating? The Gust is pretty good as well. Amphibia Goat trying to stay alive. Beautiful Rain of Vengeance, as they've been all game. I mean, the Rain of Vengeance value is one of the best I've seen in recent history. Always hitting 2 or 3 people, and I mean, it's just really, really solid play. There's Blinded by the Light. We have the Lightning Breath over the top. Vala getting low. But Morales NPC is keeping the team alive. Snag is going down, but so, unfortunately, is the core. GG's come out. And that will do it. While they were distracted with the team fighting, the core have been dropping like a fly. And therefore, blue team gets the win. We take a quick look at stats here. Linehouse leading the way in Soak by quite some margin, and Siege by quite some margin as well. Couple nice Entombs there at the end. They really never got the full Entomb combo off. Travis Party with a couple really nice gusts to ensure that that didn't happen. Morales NPC, I mean, that's actually impressive healing numbers. I can't heal Anduin for shit, but other people do this. Really, really played well. Damage numbers, Vala, Orphea, then to Johanna. Ektar with the 4 ints. Not too shabby. Didn't quite take a look at the numbers at the end. Whoops. What screen am I looking for? Oh my god, here. So there's that, I think. Yeah. Beatgen's things don't work, so I have to like copy paste them each time. All right. There's a match I'm super excited to watch, so I'm going to go do that. Beatgen, congratulations again on your 2-0 victory. I'm sure we will catch you again next time. And yeah, good match. GG's. I hope everybody has a wonderful night. Make sure to be good to one another. All right. We'll catch you later. Thanks, guys.